What's happening? What's happening? It's your boy, Quarter Porter with Cheese, and we're back. I paused after the previous episode just so we can start right here. We're picking up right where we left off, so let's get it. And of course, this is Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered on Nintendo Switch. In the last episode,
light the lamps, Connor. They'll help us find our way should we get turned around.
I wonder why they built these tunnels.
bro, these I do remember this a little bit right here. So I remember walking through and I was like, bro.
Excellent. Let us move on.
Said follow the animals to find the exit. Trying to see if I see any like rats on the ground or something like that. Oh yeah, and then it has the little destination marker also.
Much as it pains me to say it, we must follow the rats, as they often move in the direction of an exit.
Alright, let's light this one up. Oh, that wasn't too bad, was it? I guess because the little waypoint thing.
Well, well. You were right. I apologize for ever doubting. No wonder Achilles has taken such an interest in you. Arse. I don't suppose lockpicking is part of your repertoire?
Now we get to lockpick. Nice.
Well done. The printer isn't far. Let us reconvene there.
Full sync. That all we did was walk through a tunnel and unlock a door. Okay, so it says reconvene with Sam Adams. Bro, is that a guard standing in front of it?
I'd heard warning bells might soon be sounded, and now this.
Yo, I just stood at the edge of the...
You ask a great deal of me, Sam.
I know, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't important, if it wasn't vital.
Fine. Just this once, though. In the future, such things will come at a price. Resetting the type is neither quick nor easy. To say nothing of the cost should I be discovered.
I shall not forget this kindness.
Nor I.
His work will see your last little bit of notoriety erased. Come, I'll show you how to leave now that order's been restored. So, now you've had a chance to see how it all works. Untoward actions will upset the citizens and inevitably lead to the guards being called. Depending on the severity of your transgression, they may simply search a bit before giving up and returning to their posts. But should you offend them severely or repeatedly, they'll become much more aggressive in their pursuits. I've shown you 3 ways to turn the tide. Remove wanted posters, bribe town criers, or visit a printer to create your own propaganda.
This feels wrong. Why not just speak to someone and explain my innocence?
You can't be serious.
We counter one lie with another. Words on paper instantly taken as truth.
Here we are. Speak with the harbor master and he'll see you home.
Thank you for everything, Sam. I promise one day to repay the favor.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Like this.
We shall return. Yeah, for whatever reason, this has got to be the harbor master right here. We couldn't interact with them until the little thing popped away. So the harbor master can take us a bunch of places, it looks like. Looks like we're going to be doing a lot of seafaring. I remember I didn't do that much of it in the other one. I was just mainly focused on the main storyline, which does have a sea battle in it. And I'm scared to see how that's going to look, since the remastered version has some definite flaws in it. And even with the update that they did to the software, I'm not seeing a night and day difference. Other than there's not as much pop in as there used to be. Like there used to be a ridiculous amount of pop in, like in some of the open areas like this. Like it would be really bad. I'm talking about like the little objects would like pop in like randomly. And I don't see that much of that going on now. I took a raccoon. Hey, what's up, boy? Alright, where's the... So we're going up this way. Yep, there we are. We found home. We're home. Go in the back door. Alright, time to get mad at Achilles for just leaving us.
Welcome back.
You left me in Boston.
The training we've done here is all well and good, but experience is a better teacher by far.
What of my father?
Into the wind, I'm afraid.
We have to find him.
And we will, after the house has been repaired.
But he's out there plotting who knows what.
And what would you do when you found him? If you found him? You're a boy with a few months of training. He's a man full grown who spent decades honing his skills. If you're going to stand a chance against the Templars, you're going to need these.
Uh-oh. Hooking us up.
Go on before I change my mind.
Uh-oh. Somebody's here. It says kill a bear with a hidden blade.
No, sir, please, help! He's going to die!
What's happening?
Ooh,
There's no time! Please come!
Oh yeah, I remember this part. This part was some garbage. And that man's fast, yo. This man, Connor's running at full speed, can't catch this man.
Down there! He's just passed under the bridge!
First thing I do is jump in the water when I was trying to jump on the rock. I was trying to jump on that rock. We'll see how we can make this work now that we already failed the optional thing. Get up there. We're just gonna go swimming. We probably still won't catch him. Yeah, he's gonna make it to him. It's going, the river current's too fast. Which makes no sense because I'm running on the outside of the ground. Alright, we saved him.
What this knobbend is trying to say is he's forever in your debt, sir.
Who you calling? A knob end?
You, because you are one.
what were you doing on those logs?
One of the dangers of lumbering. We've got the camp set up a few rods off of here as we're cutting timber. We're hoping to open a mill in the area.
There's a good place not far from the manor on the hill where I'm staying.
I like you already. We'll have a look.
Bro, it's still snowing. What the heck is this? Yeah, that was a terrible. Like, bro, we jumped right in the water at the very first thing we did. And I was trying to land on the rock.
I'll miss the peace and quiet, but we can certainly use the wood.
The manor needs a lot of work.
That and other things. Meet me at the small shack by the shoreline when you have time. There's something else you need to see.
What is it?
An asset.
Oh yeah, this is the ship thing, I think. Showing us where it is. Oh no, it's look for missions with this icon to recruit new settlers. Nice. See, and I didn't put any time into that in the Wii U version. I don't think I'm gonna do it in this version either. Like, if it played a lot better, like, it wouldn't be as bad playing it. But like, I'm honestly like disappointed so far with how this thing has turned out. I was expecting a lot more than what we got, to be honest. And when the first iteration of this game, before they did the update, was really bad. Like, that update was like almost necessary. It reminds me of how I felt whenever I bought Don't Knock Twice and I first played it. Like, it played really bad, and then they did an update to it, and frame rates and all that stuff increased, and it was actually playable at that point. But like, this is the the generation we live in, where people will like make a game and then like it's not even optimized, and then they can fix it via software update, you know. Sit by the shoreline. I see a boat. I must have went down the wrong way or something. But yeah, enough about the complaining, but I guess I want y'all guys to understand though. And I was big on people taking the time to finish their games and stuff. And then as I got older, I'm like, I understand people having to meet deadlines. And the fact that you can always go back in and fix stuff after the fact and keep working on it just to meet, you know, get the game out to people by meeting their deadline.
And a crew, and we'll find out what it was he held so dear. I met him once, that captain. He was 7 feet
All right, we're here.
Go away!
Said go away, boy! Do you not speak the King's English? Oh, I didn't see you there, old man. I'd have set my home in order if I'd known you'd be calling.
The boy's name is Connor. He's here to restore the property.
Restore? Restore? Pardon my manners.
So that man's
She's
wasted.
still the fastest in the Atlantic. Sure, she needs some attention. Minor things mostly, but with a little affection, she'll fly again.
Who is she?
Who is she? Why, the Aquila boy, the ghost of the North Seas.
The boat.
A boat? She's a ship, boy, and make no mistake about it. I thought you brought him here to restore order. I reckon he's the greenest thing on the frontier.
Connor, meet me back at the manor when you've finished here.
You said it requires repairs. You able?
She does need work. A ship is a she, boy. And yes, I can refit her, but I'm lacking in the proper supplies. Some quality timber would help me get started.
I can see to that. How long before she is able to sail again?
Just get me the lumber, boy. I'll raise a crew.
That man is super wasted. I kept thinking there was a slick way around here to like get back up to the mansion. I guess I could fast travel. Let's see if that works. Doesn't look like we get to skip past stuff. And we can fast travel to the homestead itself, and then we have to hoof it. Bro. I'm assuming we gotta go talk to those guys that we saved. And they're the ones that are gonna hook us up with some timber.
There you are. I've something to show you. Come, take a look.
What is it?
A ledger. It lets us manage the homestead's dealings.
And these?
That was years ago. Before the slow fever, before the Templars, before everything collapsed. But that's all in the past. Better we focus on what's in front of us. Take up the ledger, and I'll teach you how it all works.
So yeah, like I said, those guys that we saved, or the one guy we saved, they have lumber for sale. So looks like we can buy it. I don't see that it added it, or did it add it already? I was trying to see that. Oh, I see. Okay, now it's this way. So now select the merchant. Press X to send the convoy. Okay. We didn't do much of this stuff. I don't think I did any of this stuff at all, like other than the introductory part of it.
Time passed quickly after that. My days a blur of study, training, and work. What little free time Achilles allowed me was spent learning about the Templars, about Charles Lee and my father. I longed to confront them, to put an end to their schemes, to ensure my people would remain untroubled and free. But I knew it was too soon. That to approach them now would see me killed. All my work would be for nothing. Patience, restraint. These proved the most difficult subjects for me. But in time I mastered them as well. Days became months, months became years. And as my skills and knowledge grew, so too did I.
I was gonna say, I think that thing says 6 months later on the screen when it first popped up. This man was talking like he was like we went like several years into the future. looks like it though. We're up on the dock here. I don't think we'll get too far into this before we have to stop. So we'll see if we can squeeze it in here. The whole ship training thing. We might run a little longer this episode, guys.
Come aboard and feast your eyes, boy. No, not the left foot. Never the left foot. Horrible look. Step with your right foot first.
She is solid?
Aye. Weatherly and sleek. She'll fetch 12 knots in a stiff gale. Ne'er a ship from here to Singapore can outrun her on her best day. What do you say we take her out? Show you what she can do firsthand.
Where would we go?
As it happens, she still needs guns and the officers to command them. We'll launch straight away. Don't worry, lad. I'll make sure you sprout good sea legs. Haul in the mainsail! Get up the rigging! Hand over fist! Come on, men! Let's get her out where she needs to be!
Alright, let's see how this sea stuff looks out here.
Come on, lad. No time like the present.
Good wind today, Captain.
Come on. She won't bite. You're connected to her now. Listen and feel. She's idle. If you call for half sail, the men will hop to it and she'll pick up.
Half sail!
Ah! The Aquila flies again! Do you feel it, lad? Set a course for Martha's Vineyard. We'll find our guns and officers there. She's a nimble vessel, but the faster she goes, the more cumbersome she grows. And the firmer your hand needs to be. Enjoy this stretch of open water before we come upon those shallows. Call for full sail if you like.
How do you do that?
Trial at full sail.
Full sail!
Wind looks to be shifting. Stay alert, Connor. Gusty winds can be difficult to manage.
To half sail!
Half sail!
Yo, that wind is blowing, my guy.
I want everything!
Bend them all, full sail! Now, take us through these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hull. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then.
Yeah, we'll keep it at half sail. We ain't gonna risk anything. Well, so far the ship part doesn't seem too bad. Got the ship coming right at us.
Mind those other vessels! Hold your tack to keep your right of way!
Bro, this ship action though. The ship's going around. Go this way. I think we're almost at it. Bro, they got us doing all kinds of turning, my guy.
Rogue wind!
Yeah, we'll put a rogue wind right as we're trying to exit the area. Alright, let's get everything.
We need more speed! Loosen to full sail! Cottages! We're close!
As we get ready to dock, I think we're gonna have to go half sail.
Bring her into half sail! Ease her off! Half sail!
That'd be funny trying to go into a dock full sail, my guy.
No sail!
No sail!
No sail! Haul in everything! Drop anchor! We'll go ashore, buy our guns, find our...
Not bad, not bad.
Oh, hello, Miss Mandy. You're looking every bit as ravishing as I remember.
After all these years, you sail all the way to the vineyard to pay me compliments?
We are looking for David and Richard Clutterbuck.
Nice to see you, too.
Robert Faulkner. Where the hell you been?
Sorry for leaving like I did, lads, but where I was going, no one could know. You two working much?
No. Between contracts at the moment.
Well, we're looking for gunnery officers. What would you two say to working with me again?
We'd be for getting into a few more scraps.
Good show. The Aquila is a fine vessel. We're fitting all the guns as we speak.
Looks like your friend's about to catch a beating.
Where is Charles Lee?
I don't much care for your tone, boy.
Hey, you don't want to be doing that, Biddle.
Bobby Faulkner turned to wet nursing. It's good you finally realize you're a shite sailor.
Whoa, 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 not in here, gentlemen. Better still, not at all. Bobby, take your friends and get out!
Let's go, boys. Our guns ought to be ready. Come on.
Oh, she put him out. She's like, nah, you ain't doing this in here. My fine establishment. Hey, we got guns now. Let's go. All right, boys. Before we get any further, we're gonna stop right here. I appreciate you guys sticking with me through the episode here, and I will catch you guys in the next episode, and we'll get out here and do some seafair warfare. All right, I quit.